there's a narrative in Fierce City where you've got the Giulianis of the world and the lawmakers of the world saying, here are these mob guys. They're shaking down mom and pop businesses, these immigrants. They're really doing a lot of pain to the community. And then the other side is, I think, you guys, the wise guys that are saying, you know what, we actually make this place run better. We're better for business. We provide somewhat protection. We keep out the small-time criminals. Who's right?
Well, look, initially when, mob guys came here from Italy, I mean, they were preying on their own people in the neighborhoods. I mean, that's how this thing kind of started. They were extorting them, looking for protection money. It doesn't happen like that, on a widespread basis anymore. I mean, honestly, I never did that. If I went partners with somebody and they paid me, I gave them a service. It wasn't that we were just, leaning on them and extorting them. But it does happen to a degree with some of the smaller time guys. But, on a major level, I don't see it that way. Now, some people are going to disagree with me, but look, I had 25 years of my experience in that life. Others may have experienced it a little bit differently, but, I didn't see that as widespread as the government says we did it.
Okay. And what do you think of Giuliani when you see him on that, the same show you starred in, and you guys were playing a game, and I don't know if you ever watched the show The Wire, but it's kind of interesting because you got kind of the cops and the drug dealers, and they're almost playing a type of a game, of a cat and mouse game against each other. Like, what do you think of him and everything that happened in retrospect?
Well, listen, again, you got to give him the credit, I guess, for, effectively using the RICO Act when he did. I will say a couple of things about him. I thought he was a great mayor in New York. He did a lot for the city. He really did clean it up, and I got to give him credit for that. And, it's funny because we recently were interviewed on a radio show here. He did it first, I did it second. And the radio host brought my name up to him, and he actually was pretty complimentary about it. So, maybe he's had a change of heart. But I always tease him. I say, hey, Rudy, I was the only one that beat you. He had me on a big racketeering case, and I was acquitted after a several-month trial. We were the only case that then ended up in acquittals. He convicted everybody else. So at least I got that on him, But look, he's you got to give him credit. I mean, he was a good prosecutor, and he was a good mayor. And actually, politically, we kind of find ourselves on the same side right now. So.